Hello again, and welcome to another film to direct you and give you a bit of a hand with the work that I'm setting biology. Year 8 students, the week beginning 5th of April. So this is the fourth lesson that we are covering in this module. And the topic is natural selection. So on the Google Classroom, you have a form to fill in on natural selection and adaptation. So all you need to do is click on that document, and the form that you fill in comes up like this, okay? So what you'll need to do is you'll need to just open a new window, and you find everything is there. You then can open it up using Google Docs. Once you open it up using Google Docs, you'll see that the form just opens up, and you'll be able to tap or click any of the red sentences to tap in your own work. So I would suggest that at this stage, it's probably better for you to make a copy and then save it as a Google Doc. If you save it as a Google Doc, you can put your name on the document. And once you've completed it, you can then submit the Google document to me by turning it in on the Classroom. So the information that you have on the screen, the information here is actually information that you can get on the websites. Now the websites are down here. So if you can either hover your mouse over each of the websites, and as soon as you do that, it'll just pop up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this first website, and what you'll need to do is you'll need to go through this. Now, unfortunately, this film, which has a research fellow at Oxford University explaining what natural selection is, unfortunately in the UAE, that is not available. So the content is not available. Don't worry, you can still do the exercise without watching the film. Hopefully, by doing this task, you will be able to explain what natural selection is yourself. So, I'm just going to show you how to do the first couple of questions, and then you'll be able to carry it on. So natural selection, it says, is known as the survival of the fittest. So if we go back to the form, the first question says natural selection is known as the survival of the, and then what you'll need to do is you'll need to highlight the text and then type in survival of the fittest, okay? Then the next one, let's do the next one for you. It says the best adapted organisms are able to survive. So the word that goes in here should be adapted. So those are the first two. The rest of them, the rest of them you will be able to do. Now, it will be really useful, and I really would appreciate it in order to ensure that I get this marked and fed back to you as quickly as possible. If you could leave your entries as red. Now, if you need to change your text color, you can change it. For whatever reason, maybe it might come up as black by accident, but don't worry, you can just click it as red. That's fine. Okay, so it's already set at red, and when I look through it, I'll be able to mark it off like that. So all you do is you just go through all of these and click tap text, and that will enable me to be able to assess you on being able to describe what natural selection is. And then the other source of information, so you work through that. If you find that the information is not on this page, then it will be on the other page that I have suggested to you. So all you need to do is click on that. So what is adaptation? This is actually a nicer page for you to access because this is designed for Key Stage 2. However, the important points that are on this page is a page that describes everything to do with special features and surviving. So it's not as if it's information that that is not at your level. There's actually a lot of information that you may or may not be able to remember from Key Stage 2. So this is actually a really good opportunity for you to revisit Key Stage 2 information, particularly when it talks about adaptations. So if you've forgotten about it, this is a great reminder. And what's quite nice about this information is that it is information that is easy to understand and accessible. Now there is a quiz right at the end, so if you want to have a bit of fun, you can go through that. You don't have to do that quiz if you are in a hurry, but if you would like to tackle that quiz first and check your knowledge, so let's say, for example, it says work out the animals from their adaptation, crocodile. So maybe I might think that this is a shark. So I'm going to type in shark and check. Oh dear, I have another go. So if you rush through it, you're going to get it wrong. All you need to do is check it. So you might want to have a go at that straight away, just to see how much information you can remember from Key Stage 2. But the information that's really important from that page, you can lift and put into these sections here. Okay. There is a section over here that I'd like you to read. And please make sure that you know that evolution is a slow process. The theory of evolution is a slow process, can take place over many thousands, even millions of years. Okay. And finally, there's a little check process here. So once you've done that, you can then tick these off or cross them out. Once you feel confident that you are able to do each of those. So you can quickly check through those and then file, save a copy, and then submit that, turn that into me, and I will then check all your answers. Okay? Thank you very much for watching.